Und wieder die rechte und getroffen.
Was das herunterdrücken.
Sad levi udarac 2 puta. Leo gnadeloos. De hele wedstrijd.
Yes, Rulev down.
Coming.
And Barrett down. This time it was a right cross. And
It's real close.
oh, boom. What a right hand that was. And that's the 4th knockdown of Barrett in the fight. Remember, Monty coming in had never been knocked down.
This Wladimir can hit.
5th knockdown. That ought to do it, and it does. Right cross, George.
Yeah.
Well, knockdown number 1 is the leftovers from a right cross as he delivers those lefty knockdowns in the round. Now watch the right hand here on the 2nd knockdown. Boom.
Right on top. Sock it.
And it was at that point an ultra-weary Barrett.
Sit down. All right. That right hand went right across like piercing.
Jo så lang tid I forveien. Finte, och så slå höger över.
Det är hans enda möjlighet.
Här kommer.
Ja, försöker. Men håller han upp en jättearm och stoppar upp slaget, Klitschko.
Ja, igen då!
Och där är Båta på väg ner. Båta är på väg ut i matchen. Klitschko pressar ner Båta i backen.
Will want to throw in the towel or his corner, but there comes a point. Another huge run. He's just teeing off on him now.
Yeah, I mean, Randy Newman's got to look at stepping in here.
And he has done in the 6th round, all over. Perfective. Mission accomplished.
Yes, definitely accomplished, and now they're going to be talking about the Lewis fight. I'm a little bit surprised at how much he's marked up himself, Klitschko. He took maybe 2 or 3 punches during the whole fight. He's got a little blood blister on the right eye, bruising under the left eye. But look at this for impressive punches. I mean, it's tremendous.
Da war sie wieder die rechte auf die Deckung allerdings. Und gleich der linke Kopfhaken von Wladimir Klitschko hinterher. Und wieder die rechte und getroffen. Und da sitzt er zum ersten Mal auf dem Hosenboden. Danny van der Wiele zählt. Aus des Kampfes. Mit der linken angetäuscht und mit der rechten voll getroffen. Durch die Deckung durch. Mitten ins Gesicht von Eliseo Castillo. Danny van der Wiele zählt den Kubaner aus. Klasse herausgestoßen mit Schnell- und Schlagkraft. Diese rechte.
Begins. Harold, how do you have it? Halfway through.
Okay, Jim. 59-54. 5 rounds to 1, Wladimir Klitschko. You got to give Wladimir an extra point. I only gave him 1 extra point in round 5, which he won very, very big. Larry, I gotta tell you something about holding. If you get punched in the mouth, okay, you can grab to stay on your feet. But when you're winning like Wladimir,
Harold, this point is so moot at this point. I have to interrupt you. It's nonsense, Harold. There's another knockdown for Bird as Klitschko is completely dominating it. And that's the end of the fight, as Wayne Kelly's seen enough, as Bird's face is a bloody mass.
A consummate performance by Klitschko. True, it was not against a fighter who can punch hard enough to bother him.
But it was against a fighter who has been defensively skilled and has taken punches well. and leaving himself exposed as he knocks Brock down with a right hand. And that was a huge punch, and it's going to be tough for Brock to get up. And Wayne Kelly's going to stop it. A knock. Now here's the punch that first hurt Calvin Brock. And as you said, Lennox.
He sets it up with a jab, right hand. Now, the big problem with that, with Calvin, is the fact that he stood there. He was right in front of his face for that right hand. He needed to show him more movement, more angles, but he was standing right there. All he had to do was throw a right hand. Calvin was there for it.
Klitschko već je nanišanio tu stranu. Joj, sad levi udarac 2 puta levom rukom i ja se bojim, a to ću tako reći, baš se bojim da je ovo i kraj. A pazite, to je leva ruka koja je već bila ispružena bez nekog velikog zamaha, ali precizno u vrh glave. Šteta ako ovdje meč bude završen, ne da sudija da to traje. Evo gledam odmah detalje kako taj levi, kratki levi kroše. To jeste bio snažan udarac jer je i Klitschko bio u zamahu, napravio iskorak. Pogledajte, to je s takvim udarcima Roy Jones je obarao svoje protivnike, sjećate se njega. Pa je još dodao 2 puta u istom metu, pritom je i Austin ostao nepomičan i sve je ostalo bilo jako lako.
It could have got to 10-7, he won it so big. Be as it may, 6-0, Wladimir Klitschko.
Now Rahman wobbles again after another left-right combination. You heard referee Tony Weeks warning Rahman he won't be allowed to continue to take sustained punishment. And here it is. This is over, baby. This is done. And Wladimir Klitschko, criticize what you will. He's
Wladimir, and you know the ref didn't want to see any more punishment because there was no way that Rahman could have won this fight, and he looked very tired. He went over to talk to him in
He's going for the stoppage.
He's in a fog, I think, now, Peter. Swaying around on unsteady legs. Eyes nearly closed. Desperate gamble with the left hand. This must be so hard, so painful.
Peter's corner, I think, they're coming to stop it.
I think. He's all over the place. This fight has to be stopped. He's done with here, Samuel Peter, surely uppercut. Down he goes, and then eventually Robert Bird, who I think could have stepped in earlier there, has earned every single penny he's been paid for this.
Good punches from Klitschko.
So there it is, that's the finish. Wladimir Klitschko, like that, is still there.
Wladimir Klitschko langsam aber sicher auf dem Zettel, was das Herunterdrücken angeht. Die Linke sitzt und das müsste das Ende sein. Nach 1 Minute der 4. Runde. Mohamed schaut hoch, er redet mit Pavon, der zählt ihn an. Das war eine Linke zum Kopf. Die bedeutet das Ende.
Як би цей бій не закінчився, я думаю, що це кращий бій року серед суперваговиків.
Проходит уже второй раз левый крюк у Владимира. И, наверное, стоило бы повторить эту комбинацию. Правый. И вот точнейший удар точно в подбородок. Это на...
Linken Haken. Klitschko auch mal ein bisschen tiefer angesetzt. Er deckt auch da die Körperpartie etwas mehr für sich. Und da kommt der linke Haken noch hinterher. Schwerer Treffer.
In deze wedstrijd. Vanaf de eerste ronde al meteen is het raak. Klitschko deelt uit. Neemt die 8 tellen. De voorhand van Klitschko is zo scherp. Hij is zo gefocust, zo geconcentreerd. 38 jaar is die Klitschko, maar nog steeds wel haast onverslaanbaar. En de kleinere Leerpaai komt er niet bij. Wat hij ook probeert. Duikt. Verplaatst. Te weinig. En steeds weer die hand van Klitschko er doorheen. Dr. Eisenfaust, zo wordt hij genoemd door zijn tegenstanders, door zijn fans. Genadeloos. De hele wedstrijd lang stoot hij voor zich uit. En iedere keer weer moet daar deze Alex Leerpaai daar genoegen mee nemen. Dit is afgelopen. Einde verhaal. De laatste stoot is te veel. Hij krabbelt nog overeind. Wil nog door. En hij mag door. En dan gebeurt dit. Uiteindelijk gaat hij naar het canvas toe, want tegen deze Dr. Eisenfaust, tegen deze Wladimir Klitschko is geen kruid gewassen. En zeer zeker niet deze Alex Leerpaai. Einde verhaal voor hem. Een grandioze zegenwerend voor Wladimir Klitschko. Maar Alex Leerpaai is 10 maten te klein voor de grote kampioen uit de Oekraïne.
Obviously, early in this fight, that's what he has to do.
And a left hook lands for Klitschko, and down goes Pulev. 1 minute and 11 seconds into the fight.
And that's why it doesn't work.
And now Pulev mugging with Klitschko as if to say, look, I'm not hurt. But that was a solid left hook, which delivered exactly the same result as a lot of other Klitschko left hooks. And now there are 2 knockdowns.
That's why you can't just give Klitschko the bum's rush. He's not the same guy who was knocked out repeatedly years ago. Klitschko has to invent a
hard
body
right
attack.
hand by Klitschko momentarily wobbled Pulev again.
When he can do that. Ring, both guys boxing, and one guy able to land that kind of shot.
A left hook and a push, and Pulev is down for the 3rd time. And that left hook is proving unstoppable for Wladimir Klitschko.
Hey, come here. Okay, here we go.
Tony Weeks going to let him keep going. Pulev keeps insisting, I'm not hurt. Klitschko's knocking him down more or less at will.
Yeah, and yes, Pulev.
Down goes Pulev.
Fighting pride of England, the reigning and defending undefeated IBF heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Anthony.
He knows some tricks for a rookie. Oh, what is keeping Leo up?
He is getting tattooed here, and he has to go, and it's over. Gotta like the power, gotta like the accuracy, gotta like the spite as well. A little bit of edge about him in there, you need that.
Yep, and the fact that he was never in any hurry. He knew, if I don't get him out this time, I'll get him out next time.
With the left hand to the body. Oh, nailed him. That right hand. One more punch will get him out of there, and I think Howard Foster's getting ready to step in here because nobody wants to see Butlin get hurt. Body shots coming in. He's all over the place here, and that's it. The towel comes in. Howard Foster says that's enough.
Howard Foster, I mean, okay, you're dealing with a fighter's pride. He wants to put up a show, but the night had caved in on him.
You're not going to go overboard, as you say. You're not going to go out and win a world title tomorrow. We're not looking at another Lomachenko here or anything like that, but everything that you're asking him to do, everything you're hoping to see from him, you're seeing.
Yeah, and credit to Butler. For no reason, yep, he's in no hurry.
Just lunges in. You've got to credit his bravery, but he's getting a pounding in there, and that's that. No, it's been stopped. All over. More of the same was coming, but yeah, it was ruthless, so efficient. There's that knockdown once again. 3.
To wind up the punches. So it was just this, turning out to be a real painful night for Klitschko, which was only going to become more and more painful. So glad it didn't go on. So heavy-handed, Joshua. He doesn't have to. Terrific right hand. Again, Darts did well to take that.
Darts is struggling. He's in trouble. And there is an argument to say that's enough, and it is. Because Darts wasn't going to go easy.
It's the right time to get him out of there. And it was pretty obvious. Now that was it. You could see him all over the place. I mean, it wasn't just that punch.
And he's gone. And I don't think he wants any part of this. He's holding his ear as if the ear's gone, but now, no. He's moved it away and he's not getting up. He had no interest.
His head scrambled. This is there's a little bit of damage there. Yeah, that was a good shot.
Well, he was critical of himself last time, Anthony Joshua. Surely there's nothing not to like about that performance. guard up there as Joshua died. Oh, that right hand uppercut! Bang!
The middle of combination, he got him that leg to bend down the way he did right there with the overhand shot first, and then set him up for the uppercut.
Joshua looked to land the right hand, but he's taking his time and measuring it up, and that right hand did the damage. He just waited.
See, that was a kind of glancing blow. That seemed to come off the shoulder, and then the shorter right hand to follow up was a shorter, jolting right hand.
Inside 2 rounds for Joshua, who takes his time, measures him up again, skulls all over the place. Steve Gray says that's it. Smile from the Watford man.
Oh, that's the one.
Didn't miss that time. Took everything, didn't he? One big right hand.
See, he was on the way to the floor. So, I mean, at this stage, it doesn't matter greatly. But you have to really be careful of that. So down he goes, and well, he did well to take that and still be in there. Full credit to him.
And it gets another one. The towels come in, and he got absolutely slaughtered with a left hand. As you say, no one's going to argue with this stoppage. Irish had done what he could do.
Definitely a special talent in the heavyweight division. And while Bagtop was thinking about what he wanted to do, and that was a beautiful...
Trying to tag him back, but again, just too sharp and too powerful from Joshua, who's slicing him to ribbons here. And Ian John Lewis might have a job to do, because Bagtop is so brave, he's standing up to this, but he is getting pounded, and Ian John Lewis did absolutely the right thing. Well, I thought he was stopping it.
He should be,
and he will, and he has. Past his best now, right hand comes through, and he's wobbled, he's shaken by that, and Joshua straight on him, and Sprott's in big trouble here. Joshua just teeing off, and Taro Bonnet says that will do it right there.
Heaven's sake. For Michael Sprott to take. Bang, that's the one, that's the job finished. Job's finished.
Left hand this time. Didn't miss that time.
1, 2.
And down he goes again, left hand again. He's going to give it a go again.
8.
But this is getting ugly here, and it's waved off. It's done. Well, we saw that in his last fight, I think, Jim, and you know, he was asked about it afterwards, and he more or less just swatted it away with a shrug.
Of the fighter he once was, and a right hand lays him out. Beautifully timed. Counts at 8. This is
done and dusted. It is his sixth second-round win.
Nothing wrong with keeping him busy, though.
No, definitely not. I mean, you know, you've got to...
Joshua going to work once again and nails it. Now he's got rid of it, but can Johnson survive? Joshua looking to just blitz him out of there. Inside around, there goes the bell, and Johnson is finished.
Punches he's taken there.
Well, that reputation for durability is well deserved, but how much longer can this go on? And it's stopped, it's over, done, inside 2 rounds. Kingpin just got bowled over. Anthony Joshua right now.
Yep, I agree with that, Nick. Yep, I mean, we don't want to see him overstretched, but we certainly do want to see him in a match that is least competitive. Body there, Joshua with a straight right hand.
Joshua looking very sharp here and nails it with a right hand.
A little bit, he felt that one, and then bang, over came the right hand.
Joshua looking to measure him up. Could this be gone in the first? He's caught him with another right hand, and Cornish is in desperate trouble already.
The right hand, it was knocking him onto his heels. I mean, look at the power and the jab there. Trying just to survive the crisis. But down the end, that was from the accumulation of the punches. When he got back up, his legs were unsteady, and there was no point allowing it to continue. The writing was on the wall by that time.
It really was.
White could obviously around, but he hurt
Oh, he's got him. Finally got him. Is this the breakthrough? White looking to hold on.
This time he is holding him like he did in round 1.
Rocked by that big right hand. Joshua looking to size him up. Gets another right hand through. White looking to try and hold. Lands a right hand of his own. Terrific response again from White.
He's in shape. I tell you, to get through all this stuff, he's in shape.
Incredible that White is still there. Joshua not letting him off the hook. Howard Foster having a close look now.
But as long as White returns fire once in a while,
which he is doing, but look at the legs. There's a grin from White, but the legs are betraying him, and down he goes.
He's hurt. The way he went down.
Surely no way up here. Again, let's have another look at the finish. It was clinical.
Shot that. It was a right hand from the side as opposed to the 1-2 straight right hand, so that kind of surprised White.
And it caught him in the temple as well, and quite often that's the punch. The toughest guys you've ever seen get caught there, and it scrambles their brains.
But you see, it's an unorthodox shot. Usually the right hand comes straight. He throws it from around the side, and he kind of shocked White. He didn't see it coming.
Yeah, but that's the same punch in the jaw. It might drop you. If it doesn't, you can recover from it quickly. But the side of the head there, it just scrambles your brains, and you don't recover from it, and he never got the chance to recover from it.
Yep.
Full credit the way he coped with it. He grabbed hold, he ducked, he dived. Then when the time was right, he tried to throw back. But by that point, in an exhausting fight, I think it had been knocked out of him. And there's the finisher. Terrific uppercut.
You knew there was no way back from that.
Yeah, you could tell the way he went down. He was lifeless.
Right in front of us as well. It was a wicked shot to finish with. A lot of pent-up frustration in that uppercut. And it just destroyed Dylan White.
Yeah, the power, the strength, the energy, when he finally fully got on top, poured it on. Terrific finish from Joshua. Full credit, we're giving a lot of credit to White. Obviously, he deserves it. But we've got to give it to Joshua. He's the man who came out on top, did what had to be done.
Well, it's so good to see Joshua winning tough rather than winning easy, isn't it? We've had the easy wins. We've enjoyed the the highlight reel knockouts, he really had to dig in here against an opponent who wanted it just as much as he did. That's what it means to him.
Because he's the type of fighter that gets his rhythm and then can be dangerous later on in the rounds. Started picking him off, and then just got to keep your head moving off the line, so when he throws you can slip and counter. So he just kept on walking into a backhand as the rounds went on. He was good though, he's fit, because as he got knocked down he was in good condition to get up. Yeah.
That rocks the head back, and then Joshua goes to work and puts him on the floor. Everybody on their feet. Brazil fighting for his life now, and he's down again, and it's all over. Howard Foster's raised it up. He's got nothing left.
Type of load up early on in the fight when his opponent was still fresh, and against a certain guy who can move their head well, those shots will never land. But against the opponent he had tonight, Brazil, is basically a punch-perfect performance. It's not much really he did wrong there.
No, there's nothing you go back and fault, is there? I mean, you could look at it as saying, well, you weren't going to get this fella out of there with one punch.
Hand there, Molina, as he got closer. Maybe he feels safer at this range, but Joshua, like the Predator, is going hunting, and he's going hunting now. Right hand, flattens Eric Molina, who is slumped in his hair.
Great work there from Joshua. That right hand found its way home, and we saw the effects. Molina does not want to be in here now. The fight's over.
Stopped in the third round.